My name is Dr. David James Egu, and I really believe that Africa can do better by ensuring that they begin to take deliberate action that could truly support gender equality. And of course, when each time this topic is mentioned, a lot of people get a bit uncomfortable. But I mean, there is a logic behind it. If you have 50% or more than 50% of your population that is female, I mean, it's only logical, it's only sensible, it's only rational that you begin to pay close attention to that demographic, right? Women do have certain features or certain qualities that ensures that they do have capacity to actually add value to society. And for us, I strongly believe that a lot of men should actually get involved in promoting gender parity, because we are all better for it when we do. Honestly, Ambassador Uche, I don't know what you think, but I strongly believe that we haven't paid much of deliberate attention in this sector. That is why you still find it a lot of people find it offensive when you even say, okay, we want to actually advocate for gender equality. But I think it's something everybody ought to really pay attention. Why is it important that we pay attention to gender equality?
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. David. It's actually very important. I see a lot of people ask me, Dr. Uche, why is it that you guys are on this agenda for women and all? I usually tell them that a couple of years ago, we've done a lot of programs around the continent, around African continent, name it, over 20 plus countries around the world, Europe, US, all around and all. And majority of the program we do is always on business, investment for the youths and all. But along the line, just some years ago, I won't forget that encounter in Ghana, where we sat down and looked at it critically. Now, Africa is lacking behind, it's clear. It's not a cliche. Africa is lacking behind. How do we bridge the gap? Africa catching up with the rest of the world. And we looked at it critically. Who are the people? Because before you think of bringing about a change and all, you need to first of all know, what are you selling? What are you selling? We are talking about the Africa we want. That's what we are selling. Now, what's the demography that can achieve this discourse called the Africa we want? We looked at it critically. There are only two sets of people that can liberate the African continent. Two sets. I know you're curious, you want to know. The number one set of people that will liberate the African continent is the youths. The second is the women. The women. If we want to see the new Africa, there will be a number one nation. There will be a first world country. Right now, I don't even know. Some part of African country currently right now are like 10 world country or 15 world country. Is that ridiculous? But if we want to be a first world country, we need to include our women. Like you rightly said, we can't expect over more than 50%. Our women population should be close to 6% of the world population and all of the population in Africa, even around the world. So how can you neglect that set? It doesn't make any sense at all. So it's high time, because people always ask her, why is it that you, Dr. Uche, why are you passionate about it? Why are you young people? Yeah, because we've been on this young people and women for about 20 years now, still counting and all. Now we're paying attention, deliberate attention on women, because we need our women to take our place. If our women take their place, we'll have a better Africa. Believe you me, right now, we saw, with the last election I held in Nigeria, we saw that a very little percentage of women were included in governance. That is an error. Same thing in a couple of other African countries, except fewer countries like the Rwanda president, the country Rwanda, they are doing very well on that and all. Same thing, other countries need to emulate. It's high time, it's not competition. It's high time men should just let down their ego and lend their voice to the cause, to the support of women, because that's the only way we can have the Africa we want. So we're on this. We are he for she champions. We are championing this. And we're using this medium to reach out to other men like us that believe in the cause of women. I know a lot of you that are watching us right now. You have daughters, you have wives, you have mothers. There's something that, thank you, girlfriend. There's something that you usually say. I say something that every man is under the influence of a woman. From the day you are born until the day you die. That's the gospel truth. Either wife, either girlfriend, either mother, either auntie, whatever it is and stuff. It's high time our women get involved.
So we are using this opportunity to invite all men around Africa if you truly believe that we can get this continent working, join us on this movement. Africa Women Impact Summit is happening here in Nigeria from the 8th to the 10th of September 2023. You are invited. Rush now and go to the website, and you can find the website, just the link below. You will find all those details. Please join us in this movement and let's make Africa great again.
The Africa we want. The Africa we want. The Africa we want. With women playing a major role.
Yes.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah.
Thank you.